When we began, we really focused on characters. We focused on figuring out who our protagonist was going to be. And then we wanted to lean into what the fantasy of the Expanse was. So we thought about things like zero-G, space travel, crew interaction.
Keep an eye out for trouble while you're setting up the containment bolts.
You ever cut anybody's head off, Exo? Back when you ran with DOS?
So we did pitch our idea to James S.A. Corey, and they, Ty and Dan, the writers behind that pen name, were really excited by it. And they immediately started to improve on the idea that we brought to them with their own ideas that I won't spoil because they made it into the game. And they also really gave us the confidence to keep finding places in the canon that can be fleshed out more, where there has been storytelling, but there is space for more.
One of the most amazing things about working in the Expanse is that Ty and Daniel have essentially created a whole world that's rich and interesting and feels fresh, and that informed every aspect of development from the beginning.
There are 6 seasons of television, there are 9 books, and it was an enormous undertaking, and we loved it. It was such a wonderful deep dive into this beautifully crafted sci-fi world, and it was important to everybody on the team that we become not just fans, but experts in the world.
So one of the things that's like a big theme on The Expanse is tough choices, I feel like. People have to make tough choices all the time because space is dangerous and tough things are happening all the time, and I feel like we've definitely incorporated that into the game. It helps you feel like you're on an episode of The Expanse, right? But you're the main character, you're the one making those choices.
If you're watching the show, you have a very diverse crew that's on the Rocinante. And what was interesting about that were the clashing perspectives. And when we were developing characters, we wanted to maintain that same idea of characters from different backgrounds that all kind of have something in their past they don't really want to talk about at the beginning. And as they go through and you get to know these characters, you get to find out where they're from and what they've been through.
So with Deck Nine as the developer, Telltale as the video game publisher, and Alcon as the kind of IP holder, we found that we had a really just thorough group of fans.
Honestly, the collaboration was effortless. The passion that everyone has for telling excellent stories shone through immediately. And you could tell from the beginning of the work that we had something really special going on.
Creating a video game is extremely challenging. There are a lot of parties that need to bring something together that looks like it's made by one person, but really it's made by a lot of people. We could run the story by Alcon and get thoughts and perspective from people that made the show, and it allowed us to make something that was authentic to the Expanse universe. And Telltale also has their perspectives on things, and working with those two was a great collaboration because we could explore things that we hadn't really done before. We're adding new types of gameplay. We're talking about things that Telltale Games have done in the past that have inspired us, and really getting to talk with other experts in the field about how this stuff works, and going through it has been a big and fun part of how we developed this game.
This is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across.
How could you possibly know that?
I've been at this a long time. When there's a treasure this big, I make it my business to know about it.